In today's tech news, Apple battery lawsuits. Millions of iPhone users could get payouts in legal action. Let's get into it. Let's go. Millions of iPhone users could be eligible for payouts following the launch of a legal claim accusing Apple of secretly slowing the performance of older phones. Justin Gutman alleges the company misled users over an upgrade that is said would enhance performance, but in fact slowed down phones. And like I said in my previous videos, this is a ploy tactic to sell more items. They knowingly slow down your devices, whether it's iPad, phones, Macs, it doesn't matter. And they want you to buy the latest version. He is seeking damages of around 25 million in the UK, so this is UK only. Apple says it has never intentionally shortened the life of products. The claim, which has been filed with the Competition Appeal Tribunal, alleges Apple slowed down the performance of older iPhones in a process known as throttling in order to avoid expensive recalls or repairs. It relates to the introduction of a power management tool released in a software update to iPhone users in January 2017 to combat the performance issues and stop older devices from abruptly shutting down. Now, Mr. Gutman, a consumer champion, says the information about the tool was not included in the software update download description at that time, and the company failed to make clear that it would slow down devices. He claims that Apple introduced this tool to hide the fact that iPhone batteries may have struggled to run the latest iOS software, and that rather than recalling products or offering replacement batteries, the firm instead push users to download the software updates. So that's why I always stated in my videos that I will not update a operating system. Now, you can choose to do so at your own discretion, but me personally, I just think it's not advisable. Mr. Gutman said instead of doing the honorable and legal thing by their customers and offering a free replacement, repair service, or compensation, Apple instead misled people by concealing a tool and software updates that slow their devices by up to 58%. So imagine you having a device thinking that you want to be on the next software range of being updated to have better performance. Instead, they're doing the opposite and giving you a decrease in performance and slowing down your software and your phone. It is an opt-out claim. It's not a claim, this is probably facts, because I have an old device, which is an iPhone 6. I know I need to level up mine, but this is an old device. I love it, but it's constantly being slowed down. Now, Mr. Gutman said 58%. 58%, that's a lot. The model's covered by a claim over iPhone 6, iPhone 6, 6 Plus, 6S, 6S Plus, SE, 7, 7, Plus 8, 8 Plus, and the iPhone X model. So all these models are fairly brand new to me. I don't care. I don't need to be up to date with different up-to-date or the Joneses of the phone, as long as the phone works. In a statement, Apple said, "We have never and would never do anything to intentionally shorten the life of any Apple product or degrade the user's experience to drive customers' upgrades. Our goal has always been to accurately create products our customers love, and making iPhones last as long as possible is an important part of that." Apple has been haunted by the so-called battery gate for some time, although it has always insisted its intentions were honorable. I don't think it was ever honorable. Its chief executive Tim Cook took the highly unusual step of apologizing in 2018 to anybody that thinks we had any other kind of motivation. Critics say the update pushed people into buying newer devices. Like I said, they want you to buy a newer device as the older phones dramatically slow down when carrying out fairly standard functions. This is what I've been saying all the time. With my Mac, there is no need for me to upgrade to Monterey, period. That's just me. If the system is working fine, leave it alone. Okay, so the tech giant later offered discounted replacement batteries for iPhone 6 and above. There are two broader issues here. One is the way in which gadgets in general become obsolete comparatively quickly as they become unable to handle the latest and most advanced software updates that drive them. So as time goes on, you're upgrading these software and the device is not compatible to keep up with it. That's the bottom line. As batteries age, they need charging more frequently, and this is the second point. A more powerful a portable device becomes, the more power hungry it becomes. So it's going to drain your battery more constantly. The typical life of a lithium-ion battery is 500 charge cycles. The claim by Mr. Gutman comes 2 years after a similar case was settled in the United States. So we already had a case in the United States here. In 2020, Apple agreed to pay $113 million to settle allegation that it slowed down older iPhones, which is typically $5 to $10 per person, which I think is just no way in the world that is really compensatable for the amount of money that you spent on your devices. 33 US states claim that Apple have done this to drive users into buying new devices. Let me read that again. 33 US states claim that Apple have done this to drive users into buying new devices. So this is how they're able to become a multi-billion-dollar company, which slows down your device and allow you to purchase a new one, period. Millions of people were affected when the models of the 6, 7, and SE were slowed down in 2016 in a scandal that was dubbed Battery Gate. At the time, Apple declined to comment. However, it had previously said the phones were slow to preserve aging battery life. Claire H., an analyst at the research firm Ender's Analysis, said issues like this may continue to crop up given the technical limitations of aging batteries. Technology in newer devices improves in leaps and bounds, not as a steady crawl, creating issues when releasing software updates which have to work on devices with often wildly different compatibilities. Apple generates 84%. Let me read that again. Apple generates 84% of its revenue from selling new devices, making them reluctant to hold back updates to ensure older models keep working smoothly. Until problems of devices and software updates outlasting and exceeding the capabilities of aging batteries are resolved, this challenge will recur. So this will recur. So if you're an owner of any of these phones, the 6, 6 Plus, 6S, 6S Plus, SE, 7, 7 Plus, 8, 8 Plus, and the Model X phones, in due time, your software will be lagging and your battery will be draining up to 58%. So like I said in my previous videos, I'll leave a description on the link below not to update your device. Make sure you click the like and subscribe on this, and we'll see you again. Thanks.